Hey, what's up, guys? I thought I'd give this one a try. Hopefully that echo's not too bad and you hear me good. If not, this is going to be a screwed up vlog, but I just got the camera way back. I got a boom mic set up on a 20 dB gain just to see if it'll pick up all the way across here. And I just think this is kind of a cool shot. You know, they're all the way back together in the shot, and this is in the light here under the LEDs. Anyway, so the one thing about the building that I didn't like from the exterior was the structure around the roll-up door was left in powder. And I asked them about it, and they said, yeah, there's some trim that goes on there, but when you install it, doesn't go on right and interfere with the door. Just never had good luck with it. So they chose to leave it off intentionally and asked the customer to paint it. So I want to paint it. I've done some. I didn't want to spray paint it with anything. So I thought oil-based exterior paint would probably be the best. But if you've ever painted any metal with oil-based paint with a brush, it leaves really big noticeable streaks or brush strokes in it. And I remember when we had the cabinets done, I put a link here to a video. I took all the doors off the cabinets about 2 years ago in the house and spray painted those with the HVLP gun. They came out great. And I hired a painter to paint the boxes and the structure of the cabinets because I didn't want to have to mask it all off and bring somebody in to spray it. And so the guy made it look phenomenal. So I was asking him, how do you get it to look so good? And so he told me, what his technique was. So he used this flow enhancer that you're seeing here, and mix that in a little bit of thinner along with the paint. And so anyway, that's what we did. You saw the time lapse. That worked out pretty good. So we got that finished up, and it turned out pretty decent. No brush strokes in it for the most part. The imperfections that you're seeing here are just in the steel. And I didn't feel like, sanctioning the DA. I didn't run over with a scuff pad and scuff it down, but I didn't feel like, getting the DA out and all that. I don't have a DA down there with me anyway. So anyway, just was going to give another update on a couple other things, some questions that came in. And so I'll get the camera and the gimbal and walk around and show you that.
All right, so Greg and CJ both, Greg Porter was asking about the wall framing that we had done and about pressure treated lumber. And yeah, absolutely going with pressure treated lumber on the base plates on all of it. In fact, when I got the screws that came with the liner panels from the building company that did the work, I was asking him about the screws, and he said, yeah, you can get them at Lowe's, but they make a special type now that you can see there. They've got a coating on the end of them. Because the pressure treated chemicals, whatever they use to do that treatment with, will cause the regular screws that are, these are self tappers that'll tap through the steel and then go into the wood. So they got the right thread pattern to be a wood screw. So if you use the ones at Lowe's sell, which they make the same ones to do this same function, but the problem with them is they will get corroded and rust out over time and lose their ability to, the panels will just fall off. So they just recently went to these with this coating on them. So anyway, I got those, and the plan is everything in here, no wall panels or anything touching the floor will will have anything on it that would be, exposed to water or, have any issues with water. Because I want to be able to, at times just kind of hose things down. And I don't want to, completely soak it, but just sort of hose things down and wash it out in here. So even in the living area, the floor is going to be just concrete, and I'm going to do some acid stain on that and a sealer to go over the top of it. Some of you guys have probably seen some of the beautiful work that can be done. I don't know if I can do anything like that, but I'm going to see what I can do. And that's really the big thing I'm waiting on. I need to get water going, which they've not been able to do, dig the water line because of all the flooding out there. Hopefully here in the next week, it'll get to the point where they can do that. I need to get water so I can get in here and pressure wash this entire area and get ready to stain it, because I want to do all the staining and get that done before I put the walls up. And that way, I'm not getting, I can run the floor, the staining part underneath the, underneath the 2x4, so there's no seam there and it looks like it's, one floor underneath it. But anyway, so you can see, I don't know if you can see that or not, but the bottom plates on there, are pressure treated. And I got a couple more made. I got 3 total made. And I'm gonna hold off on that for now because the panel that's gonna go right in here in the middle is gonna have a door on it. Just trying to show you guys. I know it's kind of hard to envision all this, but there'll be a door coming in right here. Basically the entryway into the living quarters will be through the bathroom. And the thoughts are, come in from working, go take a shower, clean up, and not drag whatever all into the rest of the facility there. So anyway, that's it, just an update. Appreciate all the comments. It's been really good to have you guys, all the suggestions. CJ and Greg, thank you for pointing that out. Definitely something to think about. And if you guys see anything else I'm doing or any other thoughts or ideas, suggestions, somebody asked about what was it? Well, anyway, rather than dragging this out, I'm gonna just go ahead and cut it off here in the interest of keeping these as short as possible. So, all right, thanks everybody. Talk to you soon.